Hello guys, the Water Strider here, and today, there's a few things I'm gonna tell you regarding about this brand new app, and probably one of the best selling games on the mobile market, Pokemon Go. Now, for those of you who don't know, Pokemon Go is an augmented reality app developed by Niantic and Nintendo, where you basically go around, catch your Pokemon in real life locations, like catching water Pokemon in the beaches or lakes, catching grass or bug types in the forests or woods, and catching normal types in the city. Now, Pokemon Go is pretty much taking over the world, really. Like, I've seen people left and right play Pokemon Go, like, fulfilling their dreams to be a Pokemon trainer. I mean, who doesn't want to be a Pokemon trainer? I mean, I want to be a Pokemon trainer, and I'm glad it's happening. Like, Pokemon Go is amazing. Like, it's such a great app. While Pokemon Go is great and all, there are a few things that everyone should know. Now, I'm pretty sure people already know this already, though, but I feel that I should step in, just give my message across players for Pokemon Go. Now, first off, when it comes to Pokemon Go, when you load up the game, it'll say, please be aware of all your surroundings at all times. Like, it's the year 2016, people have been living with their phones, like, all the time. I mean, I live with my phone a lot as well. So, but I don't go around in public with the phone, unless it's Pokemon Go. Now, Pokemon Go is amazing, but, you gotta be aware of your surroundings, because there's people around you, there's obstacles in the way, there's traffic, so you don't want to, so just look around you at all times, alright? Just watch your back, watch what's in front of you, watch what's aside of you, because you don't want to walk around catching Pokemon, like, in the road where cars or trucks can hit you, or you don't want to bump into something like a construction workers, or a lamppost. I mean, you don't want that to happen now, do you? I mean, when you catch a Pokemon, you don't have to be right next to them. The Pokemon Go app has a radius around saying the Pokemon is nearby. Like, if you see a Pokemon on screen, you just tap it. You don't need to go, like, dead on right next to the place where the Pokemon is. You don't need that. If you see a Pokemon, you tap it. It also prevents people from trespassing as well. Like, exploration is good. Like, I'll be going to places that I don't usually go to just to catch Pokemon. But you gotta make sure that you don't go into people's properties and buildings. Like, I've been seeing a few people, like, going into police stations in Australia one time to catch a Sandshrew. Now, the police are aware of this, but they said that you don't have to go in the building. Which, in Pokemon Go, you don't have to go in. You don't need to be anywhere near it. As long as you see a Pokemon on the screen, you get it. That's all you need to do. So if you see, like, a no trespass sign or a construction work going on or private properties, don't go there. You're not meant to go any of that because you're trespassing. You're breaking the law. You don't want to do that. So, go to the places that you're familiar with as well. Like, you don't want to go to unfamiliar territories. Like, if you feel uncomfortable with the area you're in, right, just go back to the area that you're familiar with, okay? I mean, there's nothing wrong with exploration. Just don't. If you feel really uncomfortable with the bad neighborhood, then just don't go there. Move on to an area that you feel safe with. I also been hearing reports about car crashes in Pokemon Go. Okay, one thing, for drivers, it's illegal to use your phone while driving, alright? I don't know about your other country laws and all that though, but you're pretty much breaking the law if you're using your mobile phone or calling someone while driving, because, people can crash and die for that, It's not good, okay? So, if you're playing Pokemon Go on the drive, don't use your phone in general, okay? Just don't use it. I'm pretty sure some of your cars has calls on the car anyway, because I know my car does that. So if you're planning to drive in Pokemon Go, don't use your phone. Just go to the destination that you feel comfortable with, and then get out of the car, and then use your phone, alright? Don't just use it in the highway traffic, because that is dangerous. I also hear reports that people's phones are getting mugged. Now, if you're traveling alone, that's alright, but as long as you're safe. But if you travel with other people, then you feel a lot more safer. Just be aware of your surroundings, because people can just... it's not a happy-go-lucky world in the real world, alright? This isn't Team Rocket where, you can easily deal with them and all that. No, people will do anything, like, to steal your phone, alright? Even if it results in robbing you or mugging you. Now, for the people who actually do this, what is wrong with you? Like, how low can you get? Why? Like, I'm pretty sure you got phones as well that you earned. That's if you did earn them. So, don't go around stealing people's phones. And for the people who's been victimized, then I feel sorry for you if you did, right? I feel truly bad. But you just gotta be extra careful where you're going, because you never know. Like, if you get your phone out, people could just easily just yank it off your hand. Just put them in your pocket safe where no one can reach it. So if you're traveling with a bunch of people, then you feel a lot more safe. I seen like a group of people actually playing Pokemon Go, but they gotta stay safe as well. I also been hearing that people actually lure into certain locations just to get the phones or do something extra worse. Okay, why would you do that? I mean, come on. So for those of you who don't know, in Pokemon Go, there are certain landmarks known as Pokestops where you get free items, Pokeballs, and eggs. But there's a specific item called the Lure module, where basically you put that item in your familiar Pokestop, and it lures Pokemon around it for 30 minutes. That sounds good and all, but it actually affects the players. Now, you may think that'd be a good thing, right? Well, it can be a good thing, but if you feel something's fishy, then don't do it. I've been also hearing about people actually using a lure module, like in the middle of the night. So people can lure them in, and once they get to that location, then people are just gonna end up taking their phones. So if you see a lure, like a Poke lure, like in the middle of the night, if you're on your own, just don't go there. No, just do it. Just go there in broad daylight with a bunch of people that you know and trust, because it's not safe. Now, for your parents out there, whoever has kids playing Pokemon Go on their phone, please supervise them. Like, you don't want your kids wandering around on their own, like going to unfamiliar territories or something a lot worse than that, like the phone's getting nicked or causing fatal damages. Like, you don't want that. So if your kids are planning to go out, stay with them at all times, all right? I mean, don't be over too protective though. I mean, I know there's some overprotective parents out there, but please just keep an eye on them, all right? Just be with them, because you don't want your kids wandering around in public. You don't want that. I know I don't usually do videos like this though, but I think this is how I feel with Pokemon Go. I mean, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but I feel that this is something that people should be aware of. I'm completely aware of my surroundings as well, but I'm going to keep an eye on that as well, because I never know what's going to happen, and I'm pretty sure you never know what's going to happen when you go out. So, enjoy Pokemon Go, be happy, be the very best like no one ever was, but just be careful where you're going or what you do with it. Just please, stay safe, enjoy yourself, alright? This is the Water Strider here, signing out.